Nation has arrived. Welcome to Pause and Rewind, because that's just what we do here. Listen, damn it. Impatient Ren and Chris Webby, excuse me. Damn, we've been hanging out so much together. I feel like we family. I feel like we family. Ren, Webby, man, I feel like I spent the night and woke up on the couch. We've been spending so much time together. Y'all dropping track after track after track after track after. This one is called Dr. MEYERS. It's a lyric video. Yeah, and like I said, man, they have this innate ability to drop a song and it be very different than the last, structurally, conceptually, thematically, all of that, but still maintain a cohesive theme as a project as a whole. That's really cool, man. That lets me know that they put a lot of thought into their collaboration, a lot of thought into the process. And those are all things as an artist myself that I respect, man. So we gotta highlight that. I'm excited to check this one out. Dr. MEYERS. Clearly it's about a doctor. But yeah, let's check this out. Havik Nation. Let's go.
All my thoughts are turning blue. Tell me what's the boy to do. All my yesterdays are fading from the view. And every night I lay awake, waiting for the day to break, just to share another memory with you.
What vocal is that? Is that somebody singing? Or is that like a sample of something? I don't recognize the lyrics, so yeah, I'm curious as to whose vocals those are. This is not a lyric video, y'all. Y'all be saying lyric video. Y'all making the rest of us look bad. This is a music video, okay? These people are moving.
I lay awake, waiting for the day to break, just to share another memory with you.
Dear diary, it's Jeremiah. I've been trying more to write because these nights get mighty long upon this ward right after light. The bedside lamp illuminates the trailing path of my pen. That's how I feel about the good Dr. MEYERS, my friend. You see, so Dr. MEYERS said that I'm responding so exquisitely and physically responsive to prescriptions on delivery. I'm fit to be walking out here in 3 weeks tops. I wanna be just like the doctor when I grow up. Mommy said that we got lucky cause we can't afford none. I'm getting let into this trial was a gift from the sun. And we got shined on from the heavens, man, this doctor's my hero. He sometimes jokes around and calls me patient zero, cause my patience zero. I mean, I'm kinda hyper, I'm prone to be staying up and pulling all-nighters, and these side effects kind of make my sleeping a nightmare. My mouth gets dry sometimes, no saliva. The pain ain't stopping, but the doctor said patience. My patience is zero, I told you I hate it. The doctor said that it gets dark before dawn. Every rose has its thorns, best to weather the storm. So 4 in the morning, I'll say goodnight. And if I sleep, then it's a blessing from the holy skies. Every night is a drag, but the daytime's nice, cause Dr. MEYERS will be there, so I know I'll be fine.
All my thoughts are turning.
Interesting. There's a lot of layers to this already. Okay. Obviously, the storytelling element. Love that. Okay. That's one of my favorite things. It's just storytelling. Right. So we are clearly setting up like your intro or your act one, so to speak, especially if you're telling a short story in a 3 to 5 minute short form. Right. So they do that. Then you also have the production of the music, right? The production of that music is also it has artifacts of storytelling elements in it, right? If you're listening to Ren throughout this verse, the beat is changing a bit. And then there's these added like little triangle sounds for like these soft Tinker Bell things when he's, softening the lyrics at the end, and it's now going to nighttime and it's time for bed or whatever. And then it's almost like a lullaby kind of thing, right? But it started off with that heavy kick of a beat. It was a little bit more aggressive. It was a little bit more bright because it's daytime and stuff like that, right? So just the production alone is telling that story without the lyrics. Then you add the lyrics and you add that extra layer. Then you also have the visual. He was tossing and turning to the side when they were talking about the side effects, right? and all of this type of stuff. And then you can also just see that it's clearly, time to go to bed for the night and stuff like that. So there's a lot of layers here to tell the story. I love it already. It's very, very dope. And now let's move into Act 2.
Pain ain't stopping, but the doctor said patience. My patience is zero. I told you I hate it. The doctor said it gets dark before dawn. Every rose has its thorns. Best to weather the storm. So 4 a.m, I'll say goodnight. And if I sleep, then it's a blessing from the holy skies. Every night
you can even hear like a goodnight lullaby type of thing sitting in the back. It's nice.
Drag, but the daytime's nice, cause Dr. Myers will be there. So I know
they
I'll
spelled Myers 2 different ways in this. I wasn't sure if I was pronouncing it right, but it's clearly Myers. But they had MYERS and MEYERS, but same thing.
All my thoughts are turning blue. Tell me what's a boy to do. All my yesterdays are fading from the view. And every night I lay awake.
See that? Aggressive kick, right? Because now it's daytime again.
Dr. Rick Myers, September 21st. Patient 13 appears to be getting worse. It's seeming like these treatments not only failed to work, but have made his condition critical, crippling adverse symptoms and side effects like the last 12 kids. Pardon me, I mean test subjects. I gotta give myself distance from my feelings. This is science, nothing more. And so I hide behind that mindset anytime that I'm unsure. I was hired to find a cure, and so at times I come off heartless, but my job's to stay on target and bring this product to market. Gotta keep the funding coming, gotta finish what we started, gotta crack some eggs to make this multi-million-dollar omelet.
Oh my God. Yo, Webby, excuse me, sir. Okay? Can you share some of them infinity stones that you done collected, sir? my man, oh my God. I love that. Hold up.
Gotta finish what we started. Gotta
crack some eggs to make this multi-million-dollar omelet. Said no one ever. Do you understand me? I like pointing out, because listen, in rap, bro, there's a lot of things that are regurgitated, and there's nothing wrong with that, okay? There's only so many things to talk about in the world, right? So, but when you come up with something that no one's ever said before, nobody has ever said crack some eggs to make this multi-million-dollar omelet. At least I ain't never heard it. You feel me? So it's just a dope bar. And I think it really paints the picture of the message that you're trying to convey here, right? Like, yo, we need this funding. We need to make these multi-millions, and this is what we doing, right? So we can eat good. Man, like, I just like that visual broken down into one bar right there. Really, really dope.
I'm unsure. I was hired to find a cure, and so at times I come off heartless, but my job's to stay on target and bring this product to market. Gotta keep the funding coming, gotta finish what we started, gotta crack some eggs to make this multi-million-dollar omelet. With these corporate pharma reps, and they've been breathing down my neck, and they're the ones who write the checks. Really, what the fuck you expect? I got a wife and 2 boys of my own I gotta protect, so these kids at the clinic are just numbers I've written next to the date and time of the test. Nothing more, nothing less. Blame the parents if you want it. They sign a form of consent. But this Jeremiah kid, there I go again. Patient 13, something about him's different.
Wow, he is like really internally rhyming. That's so sick, man. There's so many subtleties in there with this rhyme scheme he has, but it's consistent.
Kid, there I go again. Patient 13, something about him's different. Says he wants to be like me, and so I say that he'll become an even better doctor, knowing that day'll never come. His pulse has been getting weaker. Now there's fluid in his lungs. Get some rest, patient 0. We're almost done.
My thoughts are turning blue. Tell me what's the boy to do.
So that's the thing, right? Like, you're a doctor, you're hired, you got these pharma companies breathing down your neck. They want a product, get that drink going so we can put something out, sell, make our billions. We'll write your check. We'll continue to fund the work, but you got to deliver something, right? And when you think of it in terms of that, it's like more about the money than it is about actually finding a cure. Because listen, there's nothing wrong with people out there trying to find a cure to certain things that tend to be incurable for as far as we know or they say, right? But, and then there are people, I know people who volunteer for these things, bro. It's crazy. One, you get paid, you know, that's one, to like, to go on like test products, test medicine, test procedures and stuff like that. I know people who sign up for them like constantly, almost using it as a form of income. You know what I'm saying? And they go and they stay in a room hospital just like this for weeks and months at a time or whatever, and just get tested on, right? So he's right about the form of consent type things, right? But in this case, you're dealing with kids, right? As a parent, what would drive somebody to do that? Maybe it's last leg. Your kid is not surviving, period. And we know that. So you're willing to let's just try this test thing out because maybe it works. Maybe it works. Maybe you're the spark where they find in the testing and it works, man. It's our last chance. Nothing else works. They've already written you off, so maybe let's try it. Maybe that could be the angle, which, I mean, again, I would understand somebody desperately grasping at straws like that. You know what I mean? But when you have somebody whose oversight is really only about the money, you're not really getting much out of it, right? You were kind of doomed from the beginning because they're just rushing through, going through this, going through that, and you're expendable. They don't actually care if you make it or not. That's the problem. You know what I mean? And I think that's what they're talking about here. And that's sad to see it from that perspective, because that's pretty crazy, right? Damn.
There's fluid in his lungs. Get some rest, patient zero. We're almost done.
My thoughts are turning blue. Tell me what's the boy.
You see how dad is pacing and like just feeling helpless, right? Like, what can I do? The answer is nothing. We're already trying literally everything that we possibly can think of.
On the view, and every night I lay awake, waiting for the day to break, just to share another memory
this is sad.
with you.
Dr. Rick Myers,
Oh,
September.
no, I heard the flat line. I was wondering. I heard the flat line in the production, y'all. What'd I tell you? Layers, dude. They were telling the story before it even happened. Oh, man, that's so sad. That's so sad.
The day to break, just to share another memory with you.
Dr. Rick Myers, September 29th. Patient 13 didn't make it through the night. His name was Jeremiah, and he loved to read and write. And I can't help but feel responsible. I gotta make this right. Gotta find that breakthrough, gotta give the company something, or else I'm afraid they'll start to lose interest and pull their funding. So I studied every study and double-checked every entry in the journal I've been writing, just hoping something will catch me. Didn't sleep for 3 days till I figured it out. And once I did, I knew that I could realistically vouch to have it finished up by Christmas. So I called and set a meet so I could tell my bosses I was just weeks away from complete.
Wow.
Little patient 13 and the 12 who came before him, and the sacrifice they gave us would be for something important. For the science to prevail, gotta learn to live with the losses. I repeated in my thoughts as I went to step in the office.
I mean, that's partly true. You know, I just think, again, when you have somebody at the forefront of like controlling all that or making the decisions or whatever, if they don't have the best interests of the people at heart, then it just becomes like this evil angle, you know? And I feel like, I don't know, there's victims instead of patients. You know what I mean? If you're not approaching it in the best way possible, you know what I mean? But damn, slippery slope stuff, man.
Veil, gotta learn to live with the losses. I repeated in my thoughts as I went to step in the office. Hey, I'm here for the meeting.
Oh yes, Dr. Michaels, have a seat.
It's Myers. Just you here today?
They don't even know his name.
You know how busy things get.
Right. Okay, well, anyways, I finally had a breakthrough in the research with the formula, and it's actually...
Okay, let me just stop you right there.
But...
We've decided to go in a different direction with the funding.
What?
Well, there's this new weight loss product in trials right now. Gila Monster Venom, actually.
Gila Monster?
Yeah, everyone's really excited about it over here.
But kids died on my watch.
On to the next product. On to the next one, man. What else can make us another $1 billion, man?
Sorry to hear that.
You're sorry?
We want to thank you so much for your hard work, Dr. Michaels.
Myers.
Sure. And you really are one of our...
Damn, like, bruh, Meyers. You don't even know my name. I've been working forever for you. And I already introduced myself to you 30 seconds ago, and you still calling me the wrong name. That's crazy. Crazy.
Thank you so much for your hard work, Dr. Michaels.
Myers.
Sure. And you really are one of our best and brightest.
But...
Listen, I'm sure we'll have another project with your name on it very soon.
No. Listen,
Great. I'll have my assistant reach out.
Your assistant?
Have yourself a nice day.
All my thoughts are turning blue.
Damn.
Tell me what's the boy
On to the next
do.
one.
All my yesterdays are fading from the view. And every night I lay awake, waiting for the day to break, just to share another memory with you.
Wow. So well done. So well done. How do y'all do all this? That was great. That was great. What a topic of discussion right there, man. Crazy. What a video. What a song. Webby killed this, y'all. Webby absolutely killed this. Very good job. Dope lyric video. Music video, actually. Dope music video. Another one down, man. That was Dr. Myers. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about this one. It's a crazy topic. Crazy subject. I'll see y'all on the next one. Havik Nation. Be easy.
Yeah, they sleeping on us bed, we wake 'em up. Cut my day ones off cause they was faking love. Had to change the recipe, my cake ain't baking up. Yeah, they sleeping on us bed, we wake 'em up. Trying to take what's in my pocket, that's a no, yeah.